This is my recording microphone, and I've got it plugged into my ART tube amp. I've had this tube amplifier for about 10 years, and it works with an old-fashioned radio Nixie tube. You know, the glass tubes that used to be in radios. So I've had this about 10 years. You see the light's still lit up. And in 10 years I've only turned this off maybe 5 times, and that's only to move it. So I didn't want to shock the tube. You know, I didn't want to unplug it with the tube lit, so I turn it off and move it to where I want to. But for 10 years this device, this tube amplifier, has been on for quite a while. Well, bringing up the story of my microphone tube amp, the purpose is to try to solve a mystery. And the mystery is about a light bulb. One of Edison's first light bulbs that has burned in a California firehouse for over 113 years. And to everybody's amazement, including mine, is how does that happen? Who can get a light bulb? It's an incandescent light bulb, you know, with the wire filament inside. But how does it last so long? So I'm going to try to solve that mystery. Well, first is, how do light bulbs wear out? Well, if light bulbs normally wore out by being on all the time, well, the filament would get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier. But the filament diameter stays the same. And as you look at a filament light bulb and you shake it and look at it and see why it's not working anymore, you see that the filament is broken in two. Well, how does it get broken in two? It gets broken in two by turning the bulb on and off, on and off, on and off many times. Because what you're doing is you're heating up the filament, then you're cooling the filament down, then you're heating up the filament again and cooling it down again. You're stressing the filament. It's like taking a drinking glass, and putting it in the freezer and letting it get frozen, and then suddenly dunk it into hot water. It's going to shatter. Well, that is the same reason why a light bulb, incandescent light bulb, burns out. It can't take the stress anymore. So the point of the story is, if you have incandescent light bulbs and you want them to last your entire lifetime, once you turn them on, don't turn them off again. And they'll keep going and going like the Energizer Bunny. So that's my attempt at solving the mystery of the 113 plus years Edison light bulb that has never failed.